Initially released in 2004, Vocaloid is a singing voice synthesizer software. The user is able to type in lyrics and tune melodies to enable singing. The Vocaloids, typically portrayed by anime-style designs, obtain their voices by synthesizing human vocal samples. You may know Vocaloid because of the girl from Fortnite, but there's one specific Vocaloid that won a deep-seated place in my heart. Developed by Gynoid Co. Limited, Flower, product name Vflower, is a female Vocaloid who released on the 9th of May in 2014 for the Vocaloid 3 engine. Her physical design was unique. Unlike the more cutesy, bright Vocaloids like Miku or Gumi, the dark gothic aesthetic of Flower was unmissable, but her appearance was far from the most unique thing about her. Flower's voice is designed to specialize in rock music, and it shows. Her voice is strikingly powerful. Still to this day, in a world full of soft female vocal synths, Flower is a breath of fresh air that stands out. Despite being a female Vocaloid, her voice also isn't overly feminine, often described as androgynous. This further emphasizes her uniqueness, as other female Vocaloids have typically been extremely feminine sounding. Fast forward a year to the 16th of July 2015, and Flower receives an update for the Vocaloid 4 engine. Her physical design saw many notable changes while still maintaining the same essence. That darker aesthetic remains, but she grabbed a pair of scissors and chopped that huge ponytail off. It was almost as if Gynoid saw it as a challenge to make this girl as unique as possible, donning the shortest hair of any female Vocaloid. Software-wise, this new voice bank saw a major addition, the growl feature. For a Vocaloid specializing in rock, it's a no-brainer why a growl feature would be helpful. It was with the release of this V4 that Flower started to see some solid usage among producers, but she overall remained a niche Vocaloid. That was until... Released on the 13th of April 2020, Goodbye Declaration is an upbeat rock song by Chinozo that features V4 Flower. In August 2021, it surpassed Dune by Hachi as the most viewed Vocaloid song on YouTube, and on the 26th of July 2022, it became the first ever Vocaloid song to hit 100 million views on YouTube. History was made. Flower was no longer the niche Vocaloid few knew about. Flower was at the top. Flower became a household name in the Vocaloid fandom. Several producers picked her up, and many of the most popular Vocaloid songs feature Flower, such as the works of Kairiki Bear, Balloon, and Nuyuri. That's the basic rundown of our beloved Flower that you need to know, but I'll give some extra information. I want to yap about her, what can I say? On the 3rd of April 2020, a Talk voice bank was released for Flower on the Gynoid Talk software. This basically means that instead of singing, this version of Flower talks. I mean, it's in the name. Her physical design kept that short hair from her V4, but added some long sideburns. Very cute. And this is definitely the most, showy Flower design. This voice bank was also ported to AI Voice in March 2025 to coincide with the discontinuation of the Gynoid Talk voice bank. Rewinding a little, on the 5th of August 2018, Vflower DJ Night was held. This was a DJ live event hosted by Gynoid featuring many popular producers, all using Flower's vocals. I bring this up because it gave us another adorable Flower design. And if you look closely, it seems like this design was the inspiration for the aforementioned Talk design, but that's just a theory. A Vocaloid theory. Her V4, Talk, and DJ Night designs were all designed and illustrated by Miwa Shiba, while her original V3 design was designed by Rokoru and illustrated by Yamako. Now, this footage you've been constantly seeing in the background of Flower performing, these come from fan-run live events known as Nico Nico Cho Party, which began in 2012. Flower's first appearance at these events was in 2017, where she performed Fixer by Nuyuri. She then became a returning staple in these live events. Notable performances were I Want to Be Your Heart by Yuri Kanon, and 1-2 Fan Club by Mikito in 2018. Venom by Kairiki Bear and Otome Dissection by Deku Nina in 2020. And finally, Boca della Verita by Hiragi Kirai and Hated by Life Itself by Mafu Mafu in 2022. These performances are so dear to me because it really makes her feel alive seeing her up on stage like that. She kills it every time. For this next section, I want to talk more personally about my experiences with Flower and what she means to me. After all, I opened the video saying she has a deep-seated place in my heart, and that couldn't be more true. She's been my hyperfixation, no, my special interest, for God knows how many years now. I grew from a teenager to an adult listening to this Vocaloid, and I'm not stopping, not even on my deathbed. I can't pinpoint the exact date I found Flower, but I know how I found her. I was listening to one of those Vocaloid chorus videos. These are videos where people mash up several different Vocaloid covers of one song. And the moment I heard Flower sing here, yeah, brain chemistry altered. Her voice stood out so much to everyone else it was ridiculous. I was immediately hooked, and when I explored her further, she didn't disappoint at all. My favourite genre when it comes to Vocaloid has always been rock by far. When I first got into Vocaloid, I was religiously listening to rock songs by producers like Neru and Wawaka. And then you mean to tell me there's a Vocaloid who specialises in rock? Just take my heart, Flower, it's yours. I latched onto her, and she became very much real to me in a way. She was there for me in my lonely school days when no one else was. No matter how terrible my day was, I could always listen to Flower. I could always come back to her with that voice like nobody else's. It's no exaggeration for me to say, Vflower saved my life many times. And finally, to close the video, it's time for Flower fun facts. Ever wonder why Flower is called Flower? Well, it's based on her wish of blooming like a flower in Vocaloid. She definitely realised her dream. Flower has a Twitter. It's inactive now, but her first tweet was on the 17th of April 2014. She tweeted some really silly stuff on there, like this. Flower's height is suggested to be 159 centimeters, according to a life-sized cutout seen here. Songs featuring Flower have made appearances in many rhythm games, such as Taiko no Tatsujin and Project Sekai, and you can even unlock Flower as a navigator in Groove Coaster YY Party. She also had her own little mobile game called Uto Shoot, but this was back in 2014, so it inevitably flopped because no one knew her yet. Please Gynoid, release another, she's popular now. Flower is described as kudere on her official website, but obviously, given the nature of Vocaloid, she can be interpreted however you want. It's fun seeing the different portrayals fans give her. Thanks for watching. Go listen to Flower. I have a massive playlist of every Vflower song I've been able to find on Spotify, so the link for that is in the description. I also run a Vflower Discord server, so please come hang if you love Flower. There's a lot of cute emojis. The link for that is also in the description. Bye!